Hey gang, this is Leslie Garcia from the Thriving Between the Lines podcast. Now, Meka is still over at his Genius Conference in America. So while he's away, I just wanted to pop in with a previously unpublished footnote from way back in, chapter 2. That's when we discussed the Lifechanging Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo with our wonderful guest Jennifer Berger, who is a professional decluttering blogger. So here's a little story from Meka about an app that he uses to help keep himself organized and prevent rebuying too many of the same thing. All right, have a listen.
So this footnote's about gaining clutter because you forgot you owned it. So this came up because I was talking about a new spreadsheet app I'm using as a way to try and categorize and remember what I own without having to leave it in view. Because if I don't see something, I forget it exists, which is, again, something that comes with ADHD a lot. And that was just leading to, like, any horizontal surface. It's just covered in things. Oh, I need to finish that. Leave it out where I can see it. Oh, I need to put that away. So, you know, I'm using this app where you can actually take a photograph of it and you can have, like, all different, like, tables and lists and ways to remember what you have. And instead, also physically, it's very tiring for me with a chronic fatigue illness to have to hop up, go to the box, look in the box. And so my idea is that I go, do I own that thing? Look in the list. You're at the shops and you see a thing and your mind goes, ooh, shiny thing. And then my next thought is, do I already own one of these? And so I am trying to, while I'm doing these organizing, sorting, trying to come up with my systems, part of that system is trying to categorize it while I go so that I have a living document. And it's this one of these ones where it's got a nice user interface, so I don't get overwhelmed when I open it.
Oh, that's so helpful.
Yeah, I was put onto it by a programming friend who's been using it just to handle, because they're trying to declutter as well, trying to sort out all the, like, more valuable items they're selling. And I was just, I'm very into it, and it's very easy to use. I'm liking it. I'll have to show you all later.
What is it called?
We're going to give them a free plug.
It's like, in case you want to sponsor us.
It's called Airtable.
I love Airtable.
Okay.
Yeah. And it comes with so many templates. You don't even have to, because what I do is I start a spreadsheet and I'm like, trying to actually work out how to start it and what's going to do what. Yeah, they got so many templates that just been quite easy for me to start. And particularly with, I get to the point where I'm like, I don't want to own these things anymore. Now how do I get rid of them? And yeah, making those lists, and you can interface, you can put the link to your Facebook marketplace and just keep smacking them in there, and lots of easy ways to, like, streamline these really time, labor intensive, emotionally intensive processes. So yeah.
I love the idea of working with what you know works with you, because I think that's a big thing about decluttering. You can read a million books, but
I have.
Everything's going to work differently.
Yeah.
And
like, some things will resonate with certain people, and that's fine.
I'm visual, so a lot of lists don't work because I can't see the thing. I work with the pictures more than the words. And so being able to have the little picture next to it really helps me.
Well, not to give Airtable a shout out, I am chronically create new systems and then abandon them. And I'm like, I love the creation period. It's like super fun. And then I'm like, But I started using Airtable about 4 or 5 years ago to contain the blog posts that I write, because I'm a prolific blogger, and also a lot of my social media content. And it is the longest system I have ever consistently used. So
That's high praise.
That's fantastic.
yeah, so if you're starting off, it feels good because
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite systems.
Great. Yeah, because you've mentioned Airtable to me before. I might have to try it.
Yeah, I've tried Trello and it's never really worked for me. No pictures. I love that there's a picture attached to each entry if you want. And even like within the entry, say like I'm trying to sort out a new interior decorating, I can keep like putting the photos of like side tables. I can put all like the ideas I'm having in there and use it visually.
Well, I think one of the things I would assume for someone who's neurodivergent, one of the great things about Airtable is that, you know, if you have a spreadsheet and you do a filter and you do like all these complex filters, but then you want to do something else, then you lose all your filters. So Airtable saves the views. So like if today you're like, I just want to think about my books, you don't have to resort it. You can be like, this is my books. And then it restricts what you have to see.
That's awesome. I haven't actually worked out all of those sort of more fiddly settings yet. So,
If you ever want to play, I love Airtable.
oh yes, I think you and I would all have a good chat for a long time about all of this stuff.
Airtable, please sponsor us. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is me just choking. But that's fine.
Airtable, we need help.
Please. Excellent. Well, thanks for that tip, Meka. Whew, so what did you think of that? Have you used Airtable, or do you have a particular app or system that has worked for you, especially if you're a neurodivergent person and you need to keep yourself organized and you need to keep your stuff organized? Let me know. Send us a message. You can write to me directly if you'd like. Follow me on Instagram, leslievcoaching, Leslie. And if you want some extra help with anything that you need to get your shit together, book a free life coaching consultation with me in person here in Brisbane, Mianjin, or online, because, you know, Zoom is a thing. Jump on my website, leslievcoaching.com, and you can book a free introductory life coaching session with me. You know you want to. All right, chat soon. Bye.